this is the 3DC sling here. So you have, you have your molly, you have your Velcro panel here for patches. You got your side webbing over here. You got some zips. We got a little reflective. This is the antibacterial in this one. All the models are gonna vary. This one has the the yellow interior. You got the orange pull strap here for your keys. And on this one, there's just a flat back, no back pocket. The as you would probably expect, I liked the idea of having 2 attachment points. So this is how it went. This strap is also very comfortable. I made sure that we use like the finest webbing that we could find, because one of the things that bothers me is with some of the other straps, what ends up happening is that, if they go under your shirt, or if you're wearing like a very thin shirt, they become very abrasive on your skin. And I didn't really like that. So I kind of looked around to find this quality of strap, which I think you guys will really like. We have this strap keeper system here, which is really good. I put it on both sides on this particular model here because, you really having straps dangling around, I mean, shouldn't really be a consideration. Somebody asked me, hey, what are these white things on here? This is nothing. I mean, this is how we had the bag shipped right now, because so what happened is we are actually developing our own zipper pullers. If you guys have seen like air zipper pullers from various air packs, use them. They're like a little PVC plastic type of material. It's got like their logo on it. So those are being developed. Again, this is like the initial release. I would even say this is like a prototype release at this point, or early beta, whatever you want to call it. So these here are shipping like this. Obviously, when you get it, you just snip it off, and you got your paracord pull strap there. Which a lot of people don't even go to that extent, because they other bags you look at, they just ship with just the paracord, and that's totally acceptable. So again, real quick view. This is the 3DC sling. We can mount it, any which way. You can wear it as a sling, crossbody, across the chest, across the back, fanny pack, hip pack. I mean, however you want to wear it, really. I have this one inverted already. I wanted to show you guys some variations. So on the inside, we did do the Bounce Design Labs logo, which is tone and tone on the liners. So I'll actually flip this one over too, so you get an idea. So this one here is done in yellow, and the colors will vary on the different designs. So this one here is done in yellow. And I'll flip this one back out now, so you can see this one is using the bright orange Eco Pack exterior, as so. So you have kind of the inside view of it, and then you have the outside view of it. So now I wanted to, demonstrate one thing, which we've gotten a lot of questions about. So what's the deal with the admin panel, right? So the admin panel, if you look at the back of it, I mean, there's nothing. It's just a plain admin panel. Now, the way that the bag has been designed is there are hidden magnets inside of the bag. So this original 3DC sling has magnets, 4 magnets. So you got magnets here on the back, and you got magnets here. Can't see them because they're completely in the air gap. But when you pop it in here and you adjust it in here, now it's gonna catch, those magnets are gonna catch, and it's essentially holding on to here. So, a lot of people use Velcro, and not that I have anything against Velcro, I don't. I've used Velcro a lot too, but I found, not everyone is using these packs like in a rucking environment, right? So a lot of people are, using these for everyday carry. They're, using them for urban use, which basically means that you kind of carry it with you when you go, to meetings, or you go to work, or, even if you're working from home, every now and then you want to stop by somewhere. You don't want to have this, this sound, this sound all the time of pulling a panel out. So all of these panels that here, these actually go to a different sling. I'm going to show you guys in a sec. But all of these panels here are designed to simply magnet attach over here. So when you do want to, you know, when you want to load something different out, you could just pull one of these out, and then you could pop in a different one. Obviously, you know, these will be available and sold separately. This one just happens to match this pack over here. So this here is a different variation of the 3DC sling. I haven't come up with an official name right now, so internally we're just calling this the Plus, or some people are calling it, you know, the adjustable. So what's different about this one here, right? What's really different about this one here is, number one, it's using a thicker strap, and I've been told that this resembles a Gucci print. I don't know, I'm not, you know, like super into fashion, so I really have no idea, but I thought you know, when we were out looking for webbing, I thought this one was really good, so I got this in a few different colors to match. But this webbing is like super smooth. If you compare this to the stuff that's on the market right now, I mean, it's night and day. Like, you're really gonna love this webbing. And the same thing on the 3DC sling also. Even though that webbing is narrower on the other one, it's still very comfortable. So like that true fine fabric seatbelt material that you'd probably find in a luxury car or something. So now on this one here, we have a different setup. So when you open this one here, you still have the same internals. You got the, you know, you got the Bounce Design Labs tone and tone design here. You got your zipper pull over here for a pocket. In addition to that, you have a pocket on this side here, which if you guys can see. So the way that this pocket here works is you got a full pocket here with that antibacterial lining on the inside pocket, and then it's sewn here in the middle, so you got a couple extra pockets over here, and they're all going to be behind this this mesh netting. It's going to be covered by the mesh netting, and obviously just zipper it closed, nothing's going to fall out. Now that's just, you know, that's just the bag as is. So then we come into these admin panels. Now these admin panels here are obviously cut differently because they're cut to the shape of this bag. So you're going to notice that they're a little bit, they have a taper to them, right? And these admin panels are basically, you can mix and match colors. They're going to go in here like so, and this is going to just magnet on the same way I showed the other ones attaching with magnets. This bag happens to have a few more magnets right now than the original 3DC bag, and the reason for that is because we have this it's a silencer essentially. Again, not my term. We got to give credit to Charlie Bronson on that from GWA. I learned about the silencer from him. You know, I have a ton of GWA bags. I mean, I have a lot of GWA bags, and I think they're some of my favorites. But this silencer here, right, is essentially just a piece of fabric, but there's no Velcro on it, so you're not going to have that sound. But what you do have is you got the magnets in here, you got the magnets on the front of the bag now, so this actually just clips on. And this one here, because it has, you know, this is a lighter weight fabric. Obviously, you know, if I really wanted to do something crazy, these are the adjustable pull straps, by the way, as this bag is, you know, is adjustable. I could, you know, do something crazy like put this here, because it is going to fit. Like, the magnets are in the same exact place, and if I even shake it, this has like a lot more hold. So these magnets here are a bit stronger than the ones on that one, just because they're a bit bigger. So this has a pretty good hold. Obviously, I'm not going to recommend anyone to keep their admin panel on the outside. I personally think it looks funny. I mean, you know, your mileage may vary, but this wasn't designed for this. This is designed to go inside the pack here. So it's gonna, you know, you mix and match whichever one you want. So essentially you figure, okay, this one, you came home from work, you got your work related stuff in here. It's got the, you know, it's got the double stretch here. You got the one on top, one on the bottom, and then you also have a zipper pocket. Again, with the zipper pocket, you're using the liner as well. So it's got a nice pop color on the liner on the inside. Same thing with this one. This one's got the blue. So essentially, let's say you want to go matchy-matchy. You're going to throw this one in here just like that. It's going to magnet on. I mean, it's in there. It's not moving. Remember, you do have the zipper here, and that was one of the reasons we didn't want to make the internal magnets super strong, where like you really have to pry it over to get the stuff. Because now the way you have it, you kind of have a natural. I mean, if somebody grabs your pack and they look in it, they're like, oh, okay, you know, this, what's this, you know, what's this guy got over here? Obviously, we're hoping that you guys keep these with you. No one, you know, digs into your pack. You don't have friends like that, but things happen, right? So this one here kind of could function as a hidden pocket. I think you could even take the pull tab off completely if you wanted to, because the panel will cover the zipper in the back. There are plans to put a zipper back here. Right now, so I started doing a trial and error with this pack, and we did a couple prototypes with the zipper here. Obviously, doing it is not a problem, right? So building a zipper into it is not a big deal. I mean, just the same way we build zippers into the panels, we can build zippers back here too. The issue becomes is this part is up against your body. So when you have this part up against your body, if you put something really like, you know, thick on this side, whether it's your wallet or whatever it is, it's kind of going to depress into your skin a bit after you wear it for a while. So that was a challenge that we had. So to get away from that, we decided to do the extra pocket on the inside, and then this one here has that breathable mesh fabric, right? So we have another model that I have a prototype of that is a lot larger, and that does have that zipper. So that's something I'll show later on. But for the most part, you know, this one here is built very similarly to the original 3DC. It's got a taper. I mean, you got the same front pocket over here. You got the top pocket. This one here has a little bit more organization than this one, because this one is designed inherently to be more modular. We want to, you know, you to be able to take in and put in admin panels, take them out. Someone actually asked me a good question yesterday, and I will show you. So obviously this admin panel is smaller, so if you put it inside of this bag, it's gonna fit, you know, it'll fit fine. It's just smaller, right? So that's not the concern. The concern was, since this admin panel is actually a bit larger than this one here, they're saying, hey, will it fit in the tapered bag? So I tried it out yesterday, obviously, and it does fit in the tapered bag. I'm gonna show you. It does fit in the tapered bag once you put it in. This is how it looks, right? So you could, if you like the style of this admin panel, you could definitely put it, you know, in this bag. So the thing is that if you use it in this format and you want to stuff more stuff in it, I would just say loosen this up a little bit, because this one, again, it's adjustable, it is expandable. So for size reference, right, this bag here goes from 2.5 to 3.5 liters because of the adjustability. So depending on how you adjust it, you get an extra liter of space out of this one. This one here, flat 3 liters, right? Differences between this bag has a little bit more of a tactical vibe to it. Not really, we didn't want to go overly tactical with it, right? So you have your, you know, you have your webbing straps on the side. You got, you know, you got some more webbing over here. You got your, obviously your webbing over here if you want to, you know, you want to attach the strap here. If, you know, some people like to put one here and one on the back. Really, you could do whatever you want. There's a couple hook points over here. I like these because, you know, hey, people told me, hey, you know, sometimes I like to throw a carabiner on there and have some random stuff dangling off. Listen, you do it however you want. Whatever makes sense for you is good. So you'll notice this pocket here on the inside, as compared to the Plus model, I would say, is just barren. This has really nothing in here. Doesn't have the key strap, but we did include the key strap on the inside here. Whereas on this one, the key strap is right over here. Just slight subtle differences. You're going to be able to get a phone in either one of them. I mean, I tested it with the iPhone 14 Pro. We'll just slot right in. The Pro Max, just kind of put it at an angle and put it around in this one. This one's no problem, just goes right in because it's wider, right? So there you have that. Really, the key differences are the shape is really what it comes down to. And I guess from that level, comfort. This one is more comfortable to wear, but it feels a little bit more substantial on the body, I would say. And the reason for that is you have these ears over here, which add for a lot of comfort. You have this larger buckle system over here, you know, which helps you disperse weight a little bit better. Then you have obviously the thicker webbing, and I'll just do a quick comparison for you guys. I'll pull this webbing out here. Now, again, it's very fine webbing. Both of the webbings are really good. But if you notice here, you have probably a, you know, a bit of a difference here, right? You have, I'd probably say that the black one is 2/3 the size of the Gucci print or whatever we're calling this. So that's the thing. I don't know how many people are going to want this silencer. So again, this is kind of it was an afterthought when I built it, but it is, you know, it is cool. Like, you know, you might not want to display your patches, or you might have, you know, some patches that are good when you're hanging around, you know, your friends, but not so much when you're hanging around your office colleagues. So silencer is there for that reason. The way the silencer works, by the way, is you'll notice that the panels on this, the patch panels, they are cut to exactly 5 millimeters or 2 inches. So the standard patch, if you use a standard 3x2 patch, is going to cover this. So this is done intentionally, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So carrying bags a lot, especially these type of bags, and having a lot of friends that carry these type of bags, what happens is when you have a huge patch panel, right, you see like a lot of the Velcro is just like kind of peeking out. So if you only have, you know, like Ranger eyes and stuff, you're going to see that anyway. You're going to see a good amount of it. But if you have patches like this and you want to kind of, you know, put a few patches on, you know, even if they're vertical somewhere, they'll hold, but everything will get covered up once you fill this up. And that's actually really nice, because sometimes people really don't want to have, you know, a lot of loop showing on the front. But hey, you have options, you know. You can put the silencer on it if you want. You guys can let me know how you feel about the silencer. I'm developing a version for this bag. I'm developing a version of the silencer, and it's going to attach the same, right? So it's going to have the magnets here outside of the loop field, so it can go right over, and it's going to attach just like that. But I'm trying to see if we can integrate a little pocket into it. And if not, then if we don't need the pocket, that'll be a different consideration. But what I would really like to do is, and we're trialing it with this strap here, what I'd really like to do is make the panel where it's got the magnets in it, and you pop it right on here, right? And then when you're not using it, it can go right on top of this strap here. So it kind of goes right on top of the strap, and it's a way for you to not have to figure out, hey, where am I going to stuff this silencer in the bag? Obviously, listen, you could even fold this one. This one, you're not going to hurt it by folding it, because there's no thick Velcro, and it's going to fold right out, no problem. You could do that, but for this model, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to see if we could find a way, which I'm sure we can, to just make it where it would go on the strap, you know, essentially like this. So what would happen is when you're carrying it, it'll give you a little bit of cushioning, whether you slide this part over your shoulder or whatever the case may be. Even if you don't, it's a good place to just, you know, have it on your strap, so when you need it, deploy it, and it's ready to go. This is one of them. This is the early version of the 1DC sling. So this is a 1 liter pack, right? And this is, I designed it for kids, right? So I wanted to have something, you know, for all the dads, you know, with the dad life patch and everything. I feel like our kids should have something nice too, right? So I designed this one for the kids. So what's different about this one? It's got the flaps right here, right? The webbing is built into this model, because obviously, you know, they're for kids, so you don't want to have, you know, too much crazy stuff going on. Kids get confused. It's very straightforward. It's got a very nice breathable mesh panel on the back. This one here is done in the Ultra Grid Challenge Sailcloth Ultra Grid tangerine on white colorway, I believe, and it has a, you know, like a simple panel right over here. So, you know, if they want to put a one patch on, you know, they want to look cool, you know, just like mom or dad, you got your patch over there. And there you have it, right? Same thing on the inside. Got a little key leash. Put whatever you want on it. Got the tone and tone design. And on the inside over here, you got the same tone and tone design. And then you have a little zipper pocket on the back. You know, I mean, it can hold a decent amount of stuff. Obviously, you know, certain fabrics are going to have a bit more stretch than others. So you could get a little bit more. I mean, I'm rating this as a 1 liter carry pack, although depending on how you pack it out, you know, you might be able to squeeze another half a liter out and so forth, but you know, it is rated as a 1 liter pack. Now, what's different about this strap is obviously it's adjustable, but it has a bit of stretch to it, has a bit of elasticity to it, and you'll see that it's over here. Now, the reason we did this is, you know, when you're using something with kids, they're going to be a little bit more active. They're going to be running around. So this is just going to have a little bit of give. So this is really like one of those things. It's like a lifestyle enhancement, right? So it's going to have a little bit of give as they're moving around. Because the thing with kids is, you know, having 2 kids of my own, I can tell you that they like to get into a little bit of everything, right? So we want to make sure their bags are tight to their bodies, or they're not like, you know, flinging around and everything, but we also want to give them a little bit of breathability. So this little piece provides exactly that. Now, obviously the strap is adjustable. This one here, we just did kind of, you know, a couple fun colorways. We did a black, you know, we did a gray on orange here, just something different. Put a little gray accent here, orange accent here, reflective. So this right here is the version of the 1DC, which will be designed, you know, which will be geared towards children. Of course, listen, you can use it too. You know, if, you know, let's say I bought this bag for myself, I would, and I've actually done this, you know, I had Amy from Motocot build me 4 slings. So you know, I did a bigger sling for myself, which is more this size, and then I did the smaller slings for everyone else, for my 2 kids and my wife, because she also wanted to have a smaller pack. So I did something in this size for her too. So again, you know, like, you got the lady in your life, you know, ladies, you got your man or lady or whoever, you know, listen, whoever you got in your life, you can, you know, pick out this version for them, this version for them, this version for them. And then I obviously have a larger version, which is a 5 liter. I'll show you guys that a little later on. But I wanted to just kind of put this out here so you guys get an idea of what we're working with and how the system works and so forth. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, I apologize. This is not the most, you know, professional video setup and so forth, but I did want to put this thought out there. I will have some, you know, more professional product videos incoming that you guys will be able to watch and, you know, provide feedback on and so forth. All right. So hopefully that answers your questions. If you need to reach out, I definitely encourage you guys to reach out. Instagram @Bounce Design Labs. We have a Facebook group that I've set up. It's just getting started right now, so now is a great time to join. The website is under development, so officially these will be sold on the website, which is bouncedesignlabs.com. You can search for Bounce Design Labs on Facebook, join the group. I would say that's one of the best ways. Either that or Instagram is going to be one of the best ways of, you know, getting like sneak peeks on product, be able to buy product before anyone else. I'm actually going to be doing a couple patch giveaways. You know, we got a bunch of different patches made, which I'll explain in a forthcoming video. And, you know, I'd love to get some of this product in your hands and see how you guys like it. So I have the product already going out to a few people that are, you know, going to give kind of great feedback on the prototypes, and then we're gonna get this, you know, this V1 release into your hands as soon as we can. All right, so again, hopefully that was helpful, and, you know, thank you for attending my TED Talk.